pelearse por el cinturón. Laura Balín, que tiene experiencia muchísima. Todo.
A ver si yo le voy a traer al centro de vuelta con la posición tomada. ¿De acuerdo? Choque en guantes, suelto para los dos. Escuchen en todo momento mi voz. Atrás.
Se viene la pelea. Acción de blanco Fernández, de negro Gotig. Se mete con izquierda Gotig y va rápidamente por el derribo. La pone para abajo y está prácticamente montada Brenda. Ahí está, ya lo consigue.
No perdió un segundo en el cruce. Su estrategia de pelea está clarísima.
Se amarra Fernández. A ver qué es lo que puede hacer Gotig desde esta posición.
Frente, como una leona. Sacar esa mano.
Está en su esquina, Brenda.
Sí, escuchando atentamente las indicaciones de Guido Astengo.
Baja con la derecha en el ground and pound. Buena seguidilla de derechas por parte de Gotig. Mira de cerca el referí. Mira de cerca Garabaglia. Baja con derecha. Cómo pega Gotig en el ground and pound con derecha. La izquierda la usa para marcar la distancia. Que no la apoye sobre el cuello, le dice el referí. Montada y pegando Gotig.
Tiene los ganchos puestos para tener dominada la posición. Esas piernas que se enganchan por debajo de los agujeros popliteo de Oriana Fernández.
A ver si logra la inversión Oriana. Baja bien de nuevo con derecha Gotig. Que pegando desde abajo Fernández la lastimó. A Gotig. Atentos.
Yo te anticipaba, Cándido, que Oriana Fernández es una guerrera. A veces está en posiciones de desventajas. Igual siempre se está defendiendo y es peligrosísima.
Desde abajo sacó el golpe que la lastimó, me parece. Baja con derecha de nuevo Gotig. Sigue castigando. Y ese brazo izquierdo de Fernández por momentos pide armbar.
Sí.
Estabiliza muy bien la posición Gotig con derecha. Sigue castigando Brenda. Esto se puede terminar. Defiende Fernández.
Tiene que cruzar las piernas Fernández. Cuando evita...
Defiéndase, le dice el referí. Esto puede terminar en cualquier momento. Seguidilla de golpe de Gotig. Hace el espacio, castiga. Pega y pega y pega Gotig. Esto puede terminar en cualquier momento. Sigue castigando Gotig. Baja con derecha en el ground and pound. A ver si pide un poco con la izquierda, con las dos. Sí, ahí a puro martillazo Gotig.
Fernández tiene que ese brazo izquierdo esgrimarlo por debajo y escaparse por ahí. Ahí lo perdió.
Ahí va por el armbar. Gotig a ver si lo consigue. Va por la palanca de brazo.
Golpear con un solo brazo.
Sigue pegando por encima Gotig.
Se de vuelta.
No se de vuelta, le dice el referí. Señoras y señores, nocaut técnico en la primera vuelta para ver. Una gran presentación de Gotig. Fernández se quedó sin defensa inteligente.
De la pelea por nocaut técnico, vencedor Rincón Azul. Entrega al
Canada presenting Melissa Magic Karagianis. Poughkeepsie, New York presenting Lindsay Zenzel Vanzandt.
And here we go.
Two very strong fighters in the women's 105-pound division.
3 5-minute rounds for the 105 belt.
You know, both these...
To finish this thing, one arm in.
Karagianis defending.
And a top position choke. This is in there deep.
Vanzandt remaining calm, staying comfortable. Putting pressure on that neck.
Melissa trying to get her hips out of there. 28 seconds left.
Karagianis having a hard time getting out of this.
And slipping out. Karagianis was in deep trouble there. 10 seconds left. Pounding away is Vanzandt.
Vanzandt now getting to an ideal position here. But does she have enough time to finish?
And that's great top position from Mount. Boy, I'll tell you what, Lindsay Vanzandt meant business on the ground. And just dominating this position. Steps over, knee on the body. Goes over in that mount position.
Vanzandt now in full mount.
4 minutes left, and this is a horrible position for Melissa.
Vanzandt now looking to do exactly what she tried to do in that first round. Ready to deal some damage down.
Giving up the back. Vanzandt going to work.
Karagianis trying to turn out of this.
Back into the mount.
Vanzandt maintaining her position.
Vanzandt just doing work. Karagianis needs to get out of there. She needs to explode and push. Just getting smashed away, dominated with.
And some big shots from Vanzandt, just punishing Karagianis.
With hooks in, Vanzandt just dropping bombs.
Left after right after left, continually landing shots consistently. And there's a lot of power behind those hits.
This is close to the end and stepping in, and it's over. Lindsey Vanzandt.
Lindsey Vanzandt.
And immediately steps over into that mount position, and Karagianis just didn't even have a chance. The ground game of Vanzandt was just way too much for her. Just smashing, smashing, smashing. What top control from Lindsey Vanzandt.
TKO, Lindsey Damsel Vanzandt.
El excelente nivel de MMA que hay en
Polonia. Bueno, luego Jan Blachowicz, un montón de referentes en Polonia dentro de las MMA.
La jefa de blanco que sacaba esa mano derecha. GMP, como decíamos antes, con la mano derecha para impactar y para castigar. Montada completa.
Montada completa para Estela. Y ahora va con el Gran Pound. Muy peligrosa ahí. Ojito porque puede terminar aquí.
Y a dos manos, atento el referí, por si acaso Jesús Arjona se ve obligado a parar. Sigue con la montada completa.
Se las intenta separar para generar espacio, para seguir golpeando. Buen trabajo por parte de Estela. Al final, si sigue así, van a parar la pelea.
Sí.
Sigue.
Muy favorita. Venía Estela Ábalos, pero desde luego que está demostrando por qué hay tantas batallas fuertes en ellas.
Cuidado que ahora puede terminar, no. Está cerrando, tiene que estar atento Arjona porque se puede dormir. ¡Se duerme!
Está dormida, se lo ha dicho. Se lo ha dicho y se acabó aquí. Se acabó aquí. Tremenda victoria de Victoria, la jefa.
Que ha sido una estrangulación bastante dura porque el árbitro quizás no se haya dado cuenta que estaba dormida, pero bueno, eso forma parte del juego. Y ahora vemos el compañerismo, como decíamos.
Vaya pedazo de victoria en un combate internacional. Esto te anima un poco más todavía, ¿verdad, Dani?
El primer asalto, Estela, la jefa.
Ahí la tenemos.
Bantamweight bout as Rachel Kimbro takes on Galen Weber.
Rachel Kimbro. Galen Weber.
And they are here to take care of business. Quick touch of the gloves. Oh, Weber immediately comes out, but we're looking at Kimbro here trying to tie up here, getting a heavy clinch position. Nice takedown there, though, is Kimbro.
Yeah, very nice outside trip, and she lands right in the mounted position. Not where Weber wanted to end up.
Kimbro trying to work those right hands right to the temple. This is a bad position. She is riding a little bit high there, though.
I mean, Kimbro's in a pretty solid position. She has the knees under the armpits of Weber, right where she needs to be. She needs to use her opposite hand to create a little space because Weber's trying to keep her head in the chest of Kimbro to minimize the damage. If Kimbro would use her forearm or her other hand to push down on the head of Weber, she could really land some damaging strikes.
But the other thing that Kimbro is doing here is she's putting the head of Weber up against the cage, kind of grinding it against there, which is an incredibly uncomfortable position to be in.
Absolutely. I mean, people don't realize how uncomfortable it is to have your head pressed up against that cage in an MMA fight.
Mike England right on top of the action, telling Weber that she's got to do something to better her position here.
Yeah, Weber is trying to buck the hips, but unfortunately for her, Kimbro is high up under the armpits of Weber. Her hips are not on her hips.
Down to 1 minute remaining here. That's a lot of time for Kimbro to work in this position. Weber has got to do something to mount some sort of defense.
Absolutely. What Weber needs to do is she needs to turn to one side and try and shrimp back to half guard. Try and turn to one side, get her bottom knee under the leg of Kimbro to get back to a half guard position. She's not going to be able to buck her off from this position.
30 seconds remaining here in the first round of this 3-round contest. Galen Weber in the red tape, Rachel Kimbro in the blue. A bit of a hematoma now coming here on the head of Galen Weber.
Yeah, she's eating a lot of right hands so far. Not a ton of power,
10
but a lot of right
seconds
hands.
remaining. I believe Weber is going to survive here. But let's talk about the possibility of a 10-8 round. Trying to make some space here.
Right back to the triangle position.
Looking to lock it in.
She's got it sunk a lot better now.
Trying to sit up into that mounted triangle position, 30 seconds.
Kimbro can sit and strike right now.
And there she goes with it. This is a terrible position, 15 seconds remaining. Mike England on top and calls it off.
Winner by TKO out of the blue corner, Rachel Kimbro.
Rachel Kimbro takes her first win.
Touch of gloves for Verbeek in the pink. Paprocki in the black with pink trim.
I like Paprocki's motion. You know, she's moving her head around. She's keeping her...
Accidental headbutt came, and a lot of fighters prefer this half guard position to do some ground and pound because it allows you to control your opponent.
It does. It gives you a position, you know that you can either move forward to a mount, like as she did right there, but you have a nice position to base. And again, mount for Paprocki. Oh, her mount is a little high. She's trying to set up that arm bar, and it looks like she's in it.
Catherine Paprocki in business. Isis Verbeek trying to...
But she's not doing enough to get to her feet right there. She should be in Scramble City right there and not seating her back, or well, the mount.
Back to mount is Paprocki. Verbeek trying to induce a scramble.
And I actually don't like that stepping over the arm that she's doing right there. I think she's much better to play up and down with her mount like this and keep those hands. Those hands are punching her from the bottom, but she's getting very significant strikes on top.
Still a lot of time here for Paprocki to secure a stoppage. Not controlling the posture once again is Isis Verbeek.
And this is where Paprocki really has to be careful and not lose position and just keep her composure, wedge her way out, and find some of those strikes again.
Paprocki not slowing down with offense here.
Isis Verbeek needs to be bucking those hips and trying to shrimp off of that buck, combining those two techniques, because she does have an arm wrapped up, which gives her that position to move to if she tries. She's not getting enough of that twist, though, and she's in a position where she's getting hit pretty hard.
More short little left hands there by Paprocki. Again, putting that leg over the right arm of Verbeek. Punching up some punches now. Paprocki, final 10 seconds left in the fight.
Moving into elbows a couple times, that's smart. Trying to get that last little bit of damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. All three judges are in accordance. 28-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Catherine Paprocki.
Continue. Algo buscar. Sin valvolar. Sin valvolar. Relax, relax. Hold it. Sin valvolar उसके. Ya, algo. Push करता कैसे? निकल मत. Hammer, hammer. आइए relax. Hammer दे. Hammer आएगा.
Don't grab the kick.
हाँ, ठीक कर. निकलने मत इसको. Yes, good. Good control. निकलने मत. ऐसा बाउंड कर. Thank you. Hold.
t-shirt, don't grab. Stop. First warning. Don't hold the collar.
ऐसा राइट हैंड बाहर निकाल, राइट हैंड बाहर निकाल तेरा, राइट हैंड बाहर निकाल, बाउंड कर, हाँ हाँ हाँ, एक 10 सेकंड, ले बाउंड, 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 बाउंड,
Stop.
In the red corner,